All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. So I want to talk about Tesla Model Y pricing now that we're into February 2024. Now, if you're in the market for a Tesla Model Y, the best deal out there right now is going to be the long-range Tesla Model Y, especially if you go onto the Tesla website right now. You go under inventory, and then you look at inventory vehicles. Now, you will see some cheaper rear-wheel drive. Like in my area, I'm seeing some rear-wheel drive that have our demo models that have like there's a couple that have less than 200 miles, and you might be tempted thinking, oh, okay, they're like $39,000, $40,000 for a rear-wheel drive Model Y, which that has the lower range, 260 miles, 6.60 to 60. But those cars don't qualify for the U.S. federal tax credit of $7,500. Those are 2023 Model Ys rear-wheel drives, and because they're demo units, they don't qualify. But however, if you ordered a new rear-wheel drive 2024 model right now, it would qualify for the tax credit. But Tesla has such good discounts on the long-range version that it makes sense if you're looking for a Model Y right now that you go long-range. Now, I especially like that the Model Y has the Stealth Gray as the base or included color for the car. This Stealth Gray is a beautiful color. I got a Model Y back in October of 2023, and it was the Midnight Silver Metallic. And it was shortly after that they released the Stealth Gray version. Now the Stealth Gray, now Midnight Silver Metallic's gone away. Stealth Gray is the only gray color. I think it's a better looking color. Now, for example, in my area, if I go under vehicles and then inventory, you can search inventory vehicles, and this is where we're seeing almost $5,000 off new Model Y long-range vehicles. So you get $5,000 off, and then if you qualify for the U.S. federal tax credit of $7,500, that's $12,500 that you're getting off at point of sale. Now, a buddy of mine that's been looking for a Model Y for quite a while, he's been shopping for a while, he pulled the trigger last week on one of these cars, and I was curious. I kind of helped him through the process and helped him go pick it up. As we were going through the process of placing the order, going through the delivery requirements on the app, I was curious to see how the federal tax credit is applied. So how it's working now is when you place your order for the car, it will tell you whether the car is going to be eligible for the U.S. federal tax credit. Now, most of the Model Ys are going to be eligible that are new 2024. Just the rear-wheel drive demo ones are not going to be. But it will tell you if the car is eligible. So if the car is eligible, you still have to qualify. So it is income-based. So it's based on your adjusted gross income. It is based on either 2023's income or 2024's income. So you could use either year's income to qualify, but it's based on your adjusted gross income from 2023 or 2024. It depends on how you file. If there's different income limits. If your income is below those limits, you can get up to almost $12,500 off a brand new Model Y right now. Now, the base price of the Model Y is $48,990. That's the base price of the car. If you add any options to it, like the tow hitch, the white interior, the 20-inch wheels, the third row seat, 7-seat version, that can add the cost up of it. But if you're just looking for just a base car with the 5-seat Stealth Gray, no options, there's one in my area for $44,090. So it's basically like $5,000 off this car. So if you're looking at a car, don't custom order one. Look at inventory vehicles, because you can get up to almost $5,000 off these cars. Now, when you place your order and you start going through the delivery requirements in the Tesla app, you create a Tesla account, you download the app, and then it asks you, do you want to apply the tax credit to the order? And it gives you the requirements again. Was your income within these ranges? Now, we're in February of 2024. You probably know, or within this next month, you'll know what your 2023 adjusted gross income was. And so if you were within it in 2023, but you may not be for 2024, you can still get it using your 2023 income. So it does ask you a few questions. There's like 5 statements you have to agree to. Yes, you qualify. If you don't qualify, you agree to pay the money back. So for some reason, for 23 or 24, you don't qualify, you would have to pay the tax credit back in the form of $7,500 taxes due to the IRS. But it's awesome now that you can get the tax credit, because back in October of 23, when I bought my Model Y, I'm planning on taking the tax credit for tax year 2023. I haven't filed my taxes yet. I still haven't received that tax credit yet. But if you buy a car right now, you would get that tax credit instantly taken off. So you no longer have to wait at tax time to get the money back. It's coming off the price of the vehicle when you buy it and take delivery of it. Now, there are a few other fees you have to consider. So $44,000 $45,090 for this particular. This is the cheapest Model Y long range in my area. You do have to put your zip code in. Depending on where you're going to register it, you may or may not be able to take delivery of another vehicle in another area. Say, you know, you're in one state, but you put in another state's zip code and you see what inventory they have. If they have cheaper cars there, you may not be able to take delivery of those cars. You can reach out to Tesla, and there's a chat window on the webpage. You can put your information. They'll text you, and you can chat with them and text them and ask them questions like that. Like, hey, there's this vehicle that's in another state. Am I eligible to pick that up? Can I go get it? So this one in particular, $44,090. There is a destination fee of $13.90. That kind of pays for them to like ship it to your local delivery center. There is an order fee of $250. The order fee is not refundable, so you have to pay the $250 when you place the order. That's kind of like due today. And if you back out, they keep that money. Now, if something changes on Tesla's part, and they have to modify your order or something, you would get your money back, for example. But most cases, you're kind of locked in. That $250 is gone if you decide to back out of the order. So the cost with those fees, $45,730. And then if we take out the $7,500 tax credit, it tells us it's $38,230. So almost like $38,000 before your sales taxes. If you don't have sales taxes, that would be your price. You would have to pay like registration, title fee, things like that, local DMV fees. It was interesting. A buddy of mine that bought this car last week, he decided to do the financing, but he also discovered that you can do zero down on this car. No, the default calculator calculates $4,500 as a down payment, and when you go through the app, it just kind of shows $4,500 down unless you want to put down more. Well, depending on your credit and financial situation, you could even put zero down and have that calculated into the payment. So that was something interesting that I thought Tesla kind of required a minimum of $4,500 down. That's not the case. You can adjust your down payment from zero all the way up to the purchase price of the car if you want to put a bigger down payment. The 2024 Model Y is a great car. There's not a lot of changes. It's not the Juniper or the refreshed version yet, but you're still getting a great car. And I think Tesla's priced it appropriately in that you're still getting kind of you're getting the Model Y that hasn't been refreshed, but it still has a lot of great features to it. A lot of things have changed over the 2020 model. So over the last 4 years, a lot of great updates have come across this car, and you're getting kind of the latest car right now. And if you can get almost $12,500 off this thing, that's a fantastic deal. It's no wonder that the Tesla Model Y is the best-selling car right now, because it just is such a great deal. It's such a great car. It's a great bargain from Tesla right now. If you use a referral code when you order a car, you do get 3 months of free full self-driving trial. So I'll leave my referral link down below if you're interested in ordering one. You can get 3 months trial of FSD, full self-driving, which is awesome to be able to try that out and see if you actually like it or want to continue paying for the subscription. It still has the cost of $12,000 to buy it outright if you want to. I would say skip that. Use the trial period, see if you like it, see if it's worth it, and then I would just do it on a subscription basis. It's $200 a month on a subscription basis versus paying $12,500. It will be interesting to see what happens as we get further into February, if Tesla rolls back these price cuts or if they bring out a few more. I think the Model Y long range is probably the best deal Tesla has going right now, because none of the Model 3s qualify for the federal tax credit, so therefore it's already $7,500 cheaper in that regard. Guys, well, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to leave your comment down below, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.